Happy spring everyone, who is ready to draw a funny baby chick for this tutorial. I went with a funny character just because baby chicks look so goofy and lost to me, almost like they have been abducted from another planet. Plus I like to experiment with different artistic styles. I drew a rooster before in an entirely different way, if you want to check that video out. Ultimately, it's good to try a lot of different styles before you find your own. So let's start with the sketch. Download it from the description box below if you want to get a head start. I'm using the pen tool to trace out the leaves in the background first. I started off with an imaginary point behind the baby chick and tap and drag along my sketch. Don't forget to close the shape, very important if I color it in, which I do by turning the fill toggle on. I love gradients. Today I went with a spring color palette. By the way, you can find all the colors in the Vectornator file below as well. I created the rest of the leaves in a very similar way, so I will let you guys enjoy the process without me having to explain everything. Okay, now for these blue branches, here we are still using the pen tool, but in the simplest way possible. Tap at each endpoint to create each line. That's it. I think these drops add a little bit extra to the composition. And I'm wrapping up the background drawing sesh by creating the leaf stems. Okay, next I'm moving on to our little character. It's a him, by the way. And I'm making him yellow, just like any other baby chick out there. Then I'm creating his beak with the pen tool and his eyes with the shape tool. Notice I've kept the lines pretty thin here. I'm also adding a little curl on his head to make him even more ridiculous. I mean, why not? Finally, let's create a few shadows. It will help ground our character and give more spatial dimension to our design. I like to use blue on multiply mode, at low opacity. I feel like it's the most shadowy aesthetic I can find. Even if his legs are super skinny, I'm gonna give them a noticeable shadow. So I'm creating a new node by tapping on the oval pad, and I extend it until his ankle. Then I'm creating a shadow behind the baby chick, so it stands out even more against the background. Finally, since I want my illustration to simply scream spring, I'm creating a light green gradient for the background. And we're done. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments below. Hope you were able to follow along and you're having fun creating your own variations. Smash that subscribe button so you can see more tutorials like this. Till next time.